We're on Atlantic. It's bronze ranked. I'm in the Baltimore radar cruiser on the Des Moines line, and I have absolutely no idea how this match is going to end. Not a clue. Going in cold. What have we got with us? Let's have a look. Lexington, Atlanta, Brandenburg, Anhalt, and a ship smasher. Huh. A ship smasher. Okay, so that's a sort of Pan-Asian special, apparently. I don't know much about the ship smasher, except that she's got deep water torpedoes. And she's kind of a Kagero hybrid that was developed by the Pan-Asians. Or actually, you could say it was actually a flash git boat. I mean, if you're into your Warhammer 40k and you like your orcs, I'd probably tell you that the ship smasher is probably a flash gits ship. Although it's a torpedo boat, isn't it? Flash gits are in the guns, aren't they? What do you reckon, guys? Bad Moons? Would Bad Moons? Is that kind of their level of shit? Which orc tribe do you think the ship smasher belongs to? Which war are they leading? All you 40k fans out there. Okay. Right, I'm just going to have a sniff around. I'd like to think that their kid's coming this flank, so we're just going to get a little closer and supply this our destroyer with AA fire. There's the fleet. Oh, they're all moving as one, aren't they? Straight down to A. Okay, interesting. All their battleships are there. Okay, there's the kid. Okay. Do we get a free cap? We are missing one ship, aren't we? The Mets. No, the Mets is there too. That's their entire fleet. Okay. Alright. So it looks like Team Red are going for an AB push. So Atlantico needs to turn around and get ready. Brandenburg needs to grab B if he can, and Anhalt needs to prepare to defend as well. Oh boy, this is going to be one of those, isn't it? Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get C for the team. Don't think that's going to be a problem. They've negated my radar by going A. And you know what? It's almost like it's a deliberate move. If I didn't know better, I think they were all on comms. Honestly. Oh, they'll have a radar cruiser, they're thinking. He'll go C with his destroyer. We can avoid him with our destroyer. And the kid, don't worry about C. Just go B. We'll protect you. Oh God. That's actually a strategy that can work on this map. And people forget as well, the maps are pretty square, so losing a flank, it's more like losing a side. If you own at least two sides of the map, you should be okay regardless of which sides we're talking about. Okay, because it's a square. So you can lose a flank like we just did there. We just took the flank off them. They've lost a flank, right? Actually, they've lost a flank. And yeah, they're still at an advantage because they've got control of the entire 3 line. There's a CV above me somewhere. That's probably our best option, actually. Go look for the CV. But it's not cool. Of course, the CV will have moved across. I'm not expecting to find him here. And there he is. Well. Moving across. And the Brandenburg would have loved to have captured B, but unfortunately he got pushed, chat. He got pushed. See if we can get some solid hits on there with the improved AP of these American 203s. Heavy AP with better angles. There we go. Get some damage down. Oh. That's weird. That carrier is slowly drawing me into their fleet. If I go beyond this island, I'm going to be fair target practice for the Amagi and the Bismarck. So I'm going to have to back off. What a shame. Ship Smasher could chase him, though. So far, he's remained undetected. Okay. Yeah, staying bows onto the rocket planes. There's the Bismarck, firing at me like I thought. Yeah, this is problematic. Fortunately, Bismarck doesn't overmatch me. But I'm a bit concerned for the Amagi, but he's not here anymore. Okay, he's moved over. He's moved away. Alright. Switch to HE. Staying bows onto the Bismarck. Carrier's going to get away, see? Because he moved across. Ah, damn it. Okay. Of course we lost to Brandenburg because he got pushed by their entire fleet. So I don't know why the Anhalt had a problem with that. There goes the Atlantico. Pulled out of position and the Anhalt has run for his life like the coward he is. Okay. As a battleship player, if you ever find yourself in this situation where you're being pushed, what do? I'll tell you what you do. You show angle, you move away, and you defend the cap. But you move away slowly with angle, lots of angle. And if they're foolish enough to follow you, you then slowly, one by one, start focusing them down. We had 3 battleships that could have focused their Amagi, could have focused their Tirpitz, could have then focused the Mets. All very capable of basically stopping that push stone dead. Atlantico's got very big guns indeed. The Anhalt is capable, is a capable ship, and the Brandenburg, well, need I say more? Disappointed. Very disappointed. Instead, they scattered to the 4 winds. Got themselves killed for it. Again, focus. Okay. Bismarck I can handle, but he's chasing our destroyer. Our destroyer has obviously made a mistake. You know the Bismarck's got hydro, right? Oh my goodness. You see, personally speaking, if I'm playing a torpedo boat, I don't let a Bismarck within about 6 kilometers of me because he's got like 5 kilometer hydro. Used to be 5.5, I believe, but they nerfed it. Anyway, he's got 5 kilometer hydro, so he gets too close. He will push your smoke and he will destroy you. I see this a lot, and well done Bismarck players for making that strat work even now. Yeah, mate, I'm trying to win the match, Anhalt. Stop saying provide cover for Baltimore. What cover would that be then exactly, Anhalt? Let's break that down for you, shall we? The Atlanta, back at port. The Brandenburg, back at port. You, running with your ass hanging out down the E line towards E10 and getting yourself killed by a kid. Honestly, these guys, they're comedians. At least they're having fun, right? Okay, at least they're having fun. But you know what? Don't do ranked until you've watched a few of my videos and a few of other content creators' videos. People that are good in rank. People like Flemu, Trenelas, Flambas. Actually, you learn a lot from him as well. These guys, including myself, will teach you how to position and how to play ranked, right? Once you know about that, I mean, we lost this match because our battleships didn't stay together, split to the four winds, and then individually got picked off. What they could have done to stop that push, and there was a push going on, make no mistake, is steer away. Like you see the enemy Amagi right now? That's where they needed to be, in that area down there, around H7, H8, I7, I8, right? Hang around there and angle. Okay, don't show broadside. Angle. The maximum angle your guns can handle. Away. And then highlight a target for your three battleship mates. Highlight him using the command buttons. And, you know, request fire on that target. And then burn that target down, all three of you. You'd be surprised how fast they melt. And then do that to every ship that emerges between those two fucking islands at G4. Or just hang yourselves out to dry like you did. God. Can't believe these guys. There you go. That's the Bismarck dealt with. Uh-oh. Oh well. Never mind. You will have matches like these, gentlemen. You will have matches like these. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. You see, the kid can make mistakes now. He doesn't care anymore because I'm on 4K health. I can still hurt you, kid. I can still hurt you. GG. Right, you have one of those, and yes, I don't appreciate you spamming me with ship commands. Don't spam the gunman. All right, unless you don't care about karma, in which case spam the shit out of me if you wish. Okay, so we got an arsonist. We put about 102k damage now, so that wasn't terrible, but top of the team, as if there was ever any doubt with that group. Okay. Alright. 73k to the Bismarck in the end. Not terrible. I would have liked to have taken out the carrier, but we did, what, 24k to him, so, you know. Fair. And the kid, we got 4.5k. Okay, then. Tell you what we'll do. We'll do another one. Ooh, interesting map. We're on Haven. And we've got a Lenin, a Brandenburg, a Bayard, an Akatsuki, and a Cossack with us. Nice lineup. I like those ships. I like those ships a lot, actually. We're up against a Hawk, a Bismarck, a Nottingham, a Metz, and two Kagaros. Okay. See how this one goes. And I'll say it again, I have absolutely no idea how this match is going to pan out. It's not easy using Radar Cruiser in 2025, especially the lower tiers. You are more of a target than ever. Everybody knows your worth to the team and how you can win matches by highlighting threats, and then the team and yourself can deal with those threats. Things like destroyers particularly, or light cruisers that are hiding in their smoke. So you do attract a lot of attention, and there are things you can do to sort of play that to your advantage. There are things you can do. But mostly those involve using island and not sitting in the open. Now, out of those two battleships, it's the Hawk that bothers me the most. Because he can really punish us if we show too much side. Don't get me wrong, the Bismarck's scary, but the Hawk's scarier. He's got over 400mm guns, 406s, I do believe. So our Cossack's going into A. And I'm going to move across to support him. You've got several ways you can do this. I mean, there's an island, as you can see at E4. You can use that island to support your destroyer from for this cap. Or you can use this corner I'm heading over towards right now at E3. This little bad boy. Now I like it because it's got that little open area that I can project shells over. Very good for the Baltimore because you've got quite a curvy arc on the 203s. And now I'm set. And from here I should be able to rain hell on them without getting myself in too much trouble. I can also radar almost the entire cap from here as well. Not all of it, but most of it. So if anyone pushes the Cossack, I can keep them lit with my radar. And there we go, there's a Kagero.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
So we've just scared the Kagero off cap with the radar. There he goes, he's running. That's immediately given our Cossack advantage, just like that. Okay. And the team has actually put some damage down on the Kagero as well. Very good, very good. Right, we've got a Bismarck pushing in. He's coming into camp. Very fast. Looks like he's put the hammer down. He's going full speed. Okay. Lenin's in position. So is Brandenburg. And our Akazuki's going to go and find out what caps see. You know, it's a shame that Brandenburg didn't go with the Akazuki, thinking about it. It's nice to send two ships to be on this map, because you can bet your bottom dollar that the enemy team will do just that, and as you can see, they have. Yeah, I'm focusing the guy. We're decapping him as we speak. Now I'm just reversing up, because I need to maintain a parabola to get the shells over this island. If I stay too close, the shells will hit the island and not go over the top. He's target's too close now, but he's virtually out of there. There we go. Bayard got him. And the Bayard is actually very well positioned out there on the flank. He was able to deal with the Kagero that ran his way, and he was able to provide fire for against the Bismarck. And he's got the island north of him and south of him to use as a natural barrier if he needs to withdraw. So that is actually a pretty good location for one of your ships to go to on this particular mapping competition. Okay, well the cap's up for grab, so we're just going to push in and grab it. Meanwhile, the Akatsuki's doing a pretty good job. He's got the right idea. He's running and drawing the Metz and the Nottingham further and further away from sea as we push into A. The Hawk is going back to sea. He's repositioning and withdrawing because he knows he's outnumbered, so he ran. Very wise. Used his speed boost and got out of there. Meanwhile, Lenin provides fire support for the Akatsuki and takes out the Metz. See, this is what happens when you find yourself in a team that knows what they're doing. You win. Honestly, it's really hard to carry these days in World of Warships. There's so many ships that counter you these days. They've brought so much extra stuff into the game that it is harder and harder and harder for people to carry. It can still be done. Some of the best carries I've seen this year have been from Trenlas and Flambas. Those two have been showing us that the impossible is possible. And, you know, if you're not already subscribed to him, I suggest you do. What have we got up ahead there? It's just the Nottingham, isn't it? Nottingham, Hawk, and Kagaro. Alright. Yeah, both our destroyer players have played really, really well. The Akatsuki may have had a pretty boring match, but he did the right thing withdrawing. Hopefully we'll be able to give him some fun against the Nottingham by keeping it lit for him. Torpedoes.
Torpedoes, direct front. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
So we can do something about this Kagaro.
Torpedoes to port.
Got him lit on radar. Because I saw the torps, I realised there was a Kagaro around here. Okay, let's see if we can get him down. Oh! Oh, come on. Let's go. Up. Hey, I got him. Good. Good, good, good.
Direct front.
Teamwork, as ever, being very important.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Okay, let's see if we can
Torpedoes, direct
get the
front.
Nottingham and the Hawk. Good job from the Bayard there. I'm just going to creep up to this island. I don't want to show too much of my citadel, so I'm going to use the island to hide my sides. And having used the radar on the Kagaro, I'm now on cooldown, and the Nottingham's used it to disengage, use that window of opportunity to get out of there. These two guys are playing very well, even if the rest of their team weren't so great. Yeah, suicided team, yeah, I got that, chat. Got that impression. I just had a team like that myself, dude. In the last match, it was, the pain, the suffering. Got another fire on the Hawk. I am showing a little too much citadel. Let's just back her up a bit. He hasn't noticed, that's great. And I am well angled. Alright, or I was. Just going to, I'm trying to get all guns to bear on him because he seems somewhat distracted by 3 fires. We get him? Yeah. That's a Hawk dealt with. Alright, nice.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
And the Nottingham's running for his life, okay. Cossack's doing a sneak attack. Brandenburg's holding cap, and we have all 3 caps and win in 40 seconds. Good game. Good game. Ticked all the boxes for me. Everyone performed their roles very, very well indeed. I suppose I could use this as an example of a good game and a bad game kind of thing. Don't know if I'm going to use this material or not. Maybe. Watch his space. And we win. Yay! Whew. Yeah, okay. Bayard had a bit of a game, didn't he? I'll give you a compliment, sir. You played well. Very impressed with you, Cossack. But you're my favourite class, so I'm a little bit biased. Well, favourite ship, actually. One of my favourites. Certainly in my top 5. Okay. Most of that was on the Hawk. We got 14k fire. She is a wicked fire star. Bear that in mind. Do use your HE when you can. And there's the credit breakdown. Okay. All right. I'll take her back to port and we can have a quick look at the build. So let's have a little look at the build on the Baltimore. Well, she's a radar cruiser, so the captain's build follows that along by taking consumable specialist to allow you to bring your radar and hydro off cooldown quicker. Although a good alternative to that is gun feeder, because she does have strong HE and strong AP. Okay, so gun feeder actually I would probably recommend over this one. I'm going a little insane into the radar with this one for good reason, because I play this ship a lot more in rank than I do in randoms, so I find it useful to get the radar off cooldown quicker. On the second line, I would recommend consumable enhancements, which improves hydroacoustic search by 10%, improves your radar duration by 10%, and that is priceless. That just having those extra few seconds with the radar up could make the difference between finishing off a target or it escaping you. Okay, then after that we go superintendent. Then after that we go concealment expert. A reason that I value superintendent over survivability expert is because it gives you an extra radar charge and an extra hydro charge, which may be the difference between surviving or dying. So I think superintendent's very important on this build. Then after that we get adrenaline rush, and then we pick up survivability expert for the extra health that gives us. If you're not comfortable with that, take survivability expert first and then pick up adrenaline rush. Okay, and then I've got 4 points left over. I would take top grade gunner, and then I would finish the build with gun feeder. So that would be how I would build for this ship. However, there are options. For instance, you can take this earlier than I did and take consumable specialist last. Okay, if you value the shell switching reduction over this, I wouldn't blame you, because you've got super heavy American AP with improved angles, and you've got very strong HE as well, so being able to switch between the two fluidly and quickly is a good idea. Okay, with top grade gunner, you could take RPF if you want more situational awareness. Okay, and you want your guns facing the target you intend to radar, then radio location is pretty good. I mean, the gun turning time is 30 seconds, so RPF would save you a lot of bother, and that's only for 180 degrees as well. So 360 it would be longer, but you rarely have to turn your guns 360 degrees. But 30 seconds is a long time, and your radar will have worn off before your guns get to do much damage. So RPF gives you a chance to pinpoint that target before you hit your radar button. Make sure your guns are pointed, then hit radar, and you should be able to fire at what you can see. Okay, so strong, very strong. Also, another potential here is if you hate planes, upping your AA defense and ASW expert, which gives you faster recharge on your radar and your hydro, 50% reduction while you're shooting planes down. So as your AA becomes active, your consumables recharge faster while your AA is active by 50%. Okay, you get airstrike damage as well, buff, which if you hate submarines is useful, and if you hate carriers is the continuous AA damage, and damage from AA shell explosions is also nice to have. Okay, so 3-4 point choices there to ponder depending on your intention and what you wish to do with your Baltimore. Okay, if we come out of there and look at equipment, of course I've gone for the radar build, so I took this one, surveillance radar mod. If you don't have the coal, you can always take your engine room protection initially, and then when you have the coal, hop it up to surveillance radar, because this boosts your radar by 20%, and that gives us a total of 33 seconds of radar with the captain's skills as well. So 33 seconds of seeing what's in front of you as they run in the other direction, which is very, very useful indeed. Okay, and of course we buff the hydro with the captain skills, and you get just over 2 minutes worth of hydro per use. Very useful. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope it's been of use to you, and if it has, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you all very much for watching. Thank you.